Okay, maybe you wonder why I'm dressed this way. We have Straitjacket KWF, who's going to come and tell us a little bit about straitjackets. Come on in. Here he is. And so what have you got to tell me about?
Well, over the last several decades, I've become quite knowledgeable about straitjackets.
Okay.
And how to put them on, how to prevent escape, how to allow escape, and have accumulated a fair number of jackets which I've recently donated. So we will see what happens here.
All right. Now to help us with the demonstration, let's bring on a prisoner. Have a seat, and right there. And here is Cowboy Ted. Oh, see, he's so vain. Put him back on. There's Cowboy Ted, and he's going to be our prisoner. And so we'll use him to model some of the straitjackets. We'll see how that goes. So go ahead and have a seat. And so what do you want to do? Shall we go ahead and start just bring them in?
Well, let's start with some of the historical straitjackets. Some of these are about 50 to 60 years old, and yet they're still quite viable as jackets.
So do you want to work from oldest to newest?
That's what work from oldest to newest.
Okay, we're going to work oldest to newest. So here comes our first straitjacket.
Here is the first jacket. This dates back to probably late World War II. It's a Melrose straitjacket. It's a front opening straitjacket.
Isn't that interesting? So that's the back. Nothing on the back.
Nothing on the back.
It's all in the front.
And
so you can't have a front belly loop. Most straitjackets.
No, it does have the side loop, and it also has instructions on how to do the belt into the buckle.
So what year would you say? You said this is World War II era?
World War II, late World War II. It was used by the U.S. Navy. As a matter of fact, that's where I got my first one of these, was at a surplus store.
Wow.
Military surplus.
Okay. So interesting. So do you think he would fit this one or not?
I think so.
All right. Go ahead and I've never seen.
Well, first off,
anybody, so.
turn your back so that we're going to reach back. Notice that this particular jacket has a little felt so that it doesn't rub against the neck and the chin.
So, okay, so there's this felt.
And this particular jacket will accommodate multiple sizes. So, according to the instructions, we come around and
oh, look at that.
so now it won't
Very cool.
come loose. Obviously, this would be a difficult jacket to get on someone who's fighting you. All right.
See this long strap here? We know what that's for.
All right.
Oh, that's not what it's for?
That's not what it's for. All right. Let's take the long strap and
Oh.
make sure that
Okay, so-
make sure the arm is flat.
So since this doesn't have a front belly loop, it has
Two sides.
has side ones here. So it goes through like that.
That's good. And we'll take this. Okay, now let's turn the prisoner around so we can see.
Nice. And this is hanging down, or you tuck it in somewhere?
Yep, and tuck it in the back. Loop it just through there. There you go.
So this is 2015. We're talking 1945. Do your math. That's
Yeah,
that's a
and
70-year-old.
actually, because of especially because of the side loops, it's hard to get the arms, which you really can't, over the head, which would be the way to try to escape from a jacket at first. Notice that it fits snug and tight, so it would be an extremely difficult jacket to escape from.
Okay, go ahead and see if you can their cowboy tent. Now we got more to put on, so we don't want to worry out. No?
Nope.
No getting out? All right, good. You can have a seat. So bring us to the next one. Let's see what we got.
Okay, this particular jacket is an Posy roller buckle, and also no front loop but 2 side loop straps. It does.
There's the roller bolt buckle, so you know what it is. Okay, go ahead.
And this one does buckle up the back.
Okay. Am I trying this one?
You're trying this one. All right. Now, this particular jacket is hard to get tight because it only has 4 roller buckle locations. And it's really hard to secure it, you really can't, but you can pull the strap down this way. So as you can see, it's not going to allow it to become very tight.
Okay.
Let's do the
Got the crotch
strap. And if you want to turn around, it attaches right back here. Doesn't have to be too snug, just snug enough so that
Okay.
it won't become a soprano.
Okay.
All right, now,
Again, he's going through
always,
the side.
yeah, I always try to take care so that the arms don't twist. Otherwise, the patient would have some extreme discomfort. You'll see a lot of people who put on straitjackets and they'll take an arm and go over the arm. That's not as efficient because it's going to give you slack because all you have to do is force the arm down under the elbow. Now you've got additional slack.
See, I'm like a pretzel in my arms. My arm is locked inside that.
Right.
Is what you're saying.
So this is the Posy. This was probably dates back to about 1973, 1974.
All right, 1973, 74. So we're getting a little newer.
A little newer.
So at least I was alive then. So I was barely born. You believe me?
All right. Why don't we let you out of this one, and we'll go get the next jacket.
Okay, shall we get him out?
Yep. This is a Posy, a regulation Posy jacket, which has been adapted. A collar was added so that it would fit tighter towards the neck, but not to choke. And an additional length was added at the bottom of the jacket. In addition,
Now, was this, so all the Posy jackets I've ever seen always went only to the waist, and this
Right.
goes further.
this one here would go to the waist, and then what was done, this particular jacket was sent to a sailcloth, for sales for ships. And they're the ones who provided the material and did the stitching and sewing.
So Posy didn't do this.
Posy did not
This
do
was
this.
done after.
No,
Okay.
Posy
So it's
would
been
not
cut-
like this.
So this has been customized then. So
This is a customized jacket.
So we're looking at a one-on-one of a.
It's a one of a kind.
Now I've tried this on, and I think it's a very cool jacket. But let's put it on Cowboy Ted so he can experience it.
Okay, and I'll need your help.
There we go. Goes in. Turn them around. Now it also has this high collar, which where you have another strap for the neck, which is totally overkill and unnecessary, which is why I like the jacket. And maybe we'll go back this way. So we're So these are friction buckles. And oops, I went to get that one wrong. And the teeth in those little, I don't know what you call it, they're like little teeth, and that's what keeps it from slipping. Right, and it tucks on through. So see how it goes, the waist is here, but it goes all past, right down past his butt. So, so turn around so you can see how far that goes down. So now this one is different too because it has two straps here, right? So let's put those 2 crotch straps. So why don't you talk about the neck thing, and I'll put these on at the same time.
As Vine said, this is overkill. This particular jacket has a, yeah, we don't want to choke the patient yet.
Yeah.
So there's the back of it. Back them up to the camera. Right to there. So, so you can get a close-up of these straps. And at the front, pull on that. This is nice. I get to control them. You know, I can just grab these straps and just kind of move them around. However, right? Good. You good? Okay, have a seat.
Yeah. I was going to have him come with us to the ETC room.
Okay.
Can't sit down.
Can't sit down.
Now this is
this is so tight, he can't sit down.
Sit down.
I guess he'll have to stand, huh? So we loosen it a little bit, or is it okay? There we go.
But it's impossible to get out.
Oh, now he's stuck. Okay,
You're stuck.
Okay, this is an interesting one.
This particular jacket
Come on.
comes from company in Seattle. And this particular jacket is interesting in that you step into it. It has a short bottom. So you don't need a crotch strap, and you're not going to get it off.
So it goes over the face and everything. Have you tried this on before? Should we put it in there, or should I go in?
Needs to go over your pants.
Well, I'll go ahead and do it. Okay, this one, I put it on someone else, and I've had it on myself and looked in the mirror. I think you look like a ninja when you're in this thing. So
It has a built-in hood.
look how stretchy this is. So what's the material?
Darlex.
Darlex. It's very stretchy. Quite strong though, huh?
Yes. I think it's the company is Winter Fetish in Seattle.
Winter fetish.
Yeah.
So, okay.
They make straitjackets, sleep sacks.
I'm going in. So, this one, yeah, see now I'm like wearing shorts. I'm gonna take my shirt off to do this one. I think we're gonna do it kind of bunching up a little bit.
Yeah. Let's turn you towards the camera. And this one closes with a zipper.
Oh, it goes over my head though.
Oh,
Right.
well
I
now.
forgot about that. That's right. It goes over my head. So here we go. Yeah. There we go. Here.
Now is the ninja.
Look right there. Yeah, if you're like an ninja.
Okay. This one also has 3 loops, and it uses a buckle like this, so it presses down like that on the fabric. So, let's see. Okay. Don't want it twisted.
Turn around.
Turn around. As you can see, it's got quite a long strap for the arms. What we do is put it through loop. Just press it closed. Now, with some forethought, you could get out of this one.
Okay. Unless I'm strapped down.
Yes, because what you can do is where that buckle is in the back. Turn around. Where this buckle is in the back, if you can get a door jamb or something to catch this, it will come right off.
So the thing about this though is if you can't, I was in this and I was strapped down to something, so I couldn't get to the door jamb, and it was just straps that were belts. And it was like, if I can just get around to get this undone, I could get out. But I couldn't. I went all night long struggling. But look, I can stretch this far. And I thought, okay, I certainly should be able to get out of this. I was an escape artist. But without being able to get to that buckle to slip it off, I just couldn't do it. And but yeah, if I went against his knee or something or his foot, I'll bet I could get it off.
You could probably get it off. All right, we're going to pause here for just a moment. We've got a couple of more jackets to show you. This is the arms down jacket.
This one fit 10?
This one would fit the CAD.
Okay, broad enough?
And let's talk about it very quickly. This particular jacket
it's heavy. It's
is
really
heavy.
Really heavy leather, one big piece of leather. I mean, not lined, it's just a heavy leather.
This was purchased in 1999.
So this is basically
Also
a
roller buckle style.
okay. So back to basically a bondage type of straitjacket for the BDSM community, right?
Yeah.
So come on over and let's strap them up. So there's the crotch strap. Now here's the interesting thing is these arms here, huh?
The arms go to the sides.
So this part here would be if you were going to go behind it, right?
Right.
Around it. This is only, so this just doesn't get used. We only use this part. So I want to see how you do it.
And this would also be extremely difficult to get out of.
Now he can't, because of the where it is, he can't really, because of his knees, he can't pull it over his knees, can he?
No.
Because that's what I thought, is he'd be able to just pull through and step through it.
Yeah.
So there we go. Did that work? Can we get out? Okay, have a seat. All right, you good? All right, what do we got next?
We've got one more leather jacket.
All right, another leather one. This would be just a basic leather jacket.
I don't know anything about this one.
Oh, this one's one of mine. This is one really just from made in Pakistan. It's an inexpensive one. When I say inexpensive, we're talking in the 150 to 200 range. And has a lining, but it does the job. It has the 2 crotch straps. So I just put it on. They come in different sizes, and you can get these on eBay. But when you get the straitjackets on eBay, you got to really watch carefully, because some of them have really poor quality leather, or they aren't even real leather.
And this one starts with a zip
That's right. It has a zipper in the back.
up the back.
That's right.
Not your standard 4 or 3.
Now in a minute, in a couple of minutes, we're going to bring out one that's ridiculous with straps.
Yeah.
So we've got the crotch straps that go under. This one also for the belly. This one has 2 crotch straps, and for the belly, it has an adjustable belt here. And well, I can just put my arm through. I'm in position.
Okay.
So I'm certainly still, this is one I'm not getting out of. There's
Crotch straps.
right. crotch
And-
straps.
and the front strap,
Right.
which will prevent you from bringing your arms over your head.
Can't bring them over my head at all. That's as much as I can go. And the crotch strap also keeps it from, because as it pull up, you're pretty stuck in this.
Yeah.
And I haven't figured any way out of it. There's no way to reach back enough to get the buckle right back. And the way this is buckled, I can't rub against anything either to get it off. So
No.
this is pretty stuff. So how are you doing, right? How are you doing? You're still working on it?
Yes, sir.
Still working on getting out? Okay. I can't help you now. All right, we're gonna bring in a couple more. We're gonna get back out of these.
Yeah.
And then bring in two more.
Two more.
All right.
These are the final two straitjackets we have right now. This particular jacket is made by the Humane Company,
Humane restraints, right?
Humane Restraints. And let me take the watch off.
Now we're gonna put this on him, because this one it will fit him better than it does me. It's an extra larger. And so, now they still make these, right?
Yes.
So what else can you tell me about it?
This particular jacket does not have a side straps or a front strap. They are now making one version of the jacket which does have the front strap made of webbing. Now notice that this particular jacket has leather straps, and on the arms it goes through a gorment hole on either side, which means that you can adjust the size almost exactly.
So what happens with this leather? How are you going to clean this when it's got a leather strap?
You take the straps off the jacket and then throw it into the laundry
Without the strapping on?
without the strapping.
So these straps have a buckle here that unbuckles, and you just take the strap all the way off, right?
Right.
So it's interesting that it doesn't have a leather strap for the crotch. Is that normal?
On these models, yes. They were always actually it's not a friction buckle, it's a metal clip with teeth in it.
Right. So four on this
Why
way.
don't you show them the clip?
So there's the clip there, and I have to feed it this. Let's see, it's like that. Wait, no, like this through the clip.
Right.
So let me pull it around to the back. And,
I'm going to show them.
all right.
Yeah.
And then in the back, right. Then there's a little, what would you call it, a loop or something?
There are two loops on either side of the jacket.
There's one on each side, so I've got to get both of them.
Right.
I go through the loops, and then again, it's going down underneath. And then the other jacket, I guess I'll explain, right? Not too tight. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
So, yeah, a little twisted. That looks good. Looks good on you. And all right, so that
All right.
so we've got one more. So we're gonna have a seat. Let me explain this one. So this is one that I got. It's from a company called Monkey Dungeon. Look at all of the reinforcement straps that go all the way around until they go to the buckles on the other side. But this thing,
Let's see how it works on
right,
you.
we're going to do it. But this one has straps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them this way, plus two for crotch strap, right? And you can see the crotch straps there. In addition, it has the loops in the front, and it also has in the neck area and down here, it has more tie-out places for chain or whatever it is. So you want to, all right, so he's gonna put this
Like
one
to
on.
see how it works.
So he's gonna put this on me. So normally we put him in it, but this one happens to fit me rather, kind of not right. So, put the camera there. Should I grab my sleeve when I do this? Right, there we go. Okay, so this one has like lots of, again, these are the friction buckles that have the teeth.
These are easy to put together. Even a prisoner can do them. But you can see how many straps there are.
Right, a lot of them.
You know,
It allows the jacket to become form-fitting.
Right, it does. The more form-fitting, and this is again for this is one definitely for people who are into BDSM in bondage. But frankly, this jacket is more secure than most of the straitjackets that are made for the industry for people that would be in mental hospitals.
Now you see these don't get real tight because mine is not very fat. When I get them tight, it'll hold them in, but it's not totally uncomfortable. And then you take the cross strap, no problem, just bring it right up here, pull it down.
That's it. He's getting the one on my hand. Ah!
Pull it down.
All right.
There, nicely done.
Right.
And then put an arm through there, the other arm through there.
Again, you'll notice that I didn't go like this. This is wrong. Wait, is that right? No,
That's right.
that's wrong.
That's,
This is wrong.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
This, see how it goes down through. That's right.
Underneath.
That's the difference.
Right, make sure it's not twisted.
Okay. Then he pulls that through.
And you can put it tight as you want. You can really make it tight, or you can make it a little more comfortable.
Right now, I probably didn't think this through very well because this is kind of dumb that we're having.
Folks, I've got him. Bye, folks. Bye.
That's what I'm afraid of. We were having the prisoner.
Escape.
We had the prisoner put us in the straitjackets. So now we have a problem. How are we going to turn the TV on or something? There's a remote control on the door. I guess I could use my teeth.
Or the nose.
The nose.
Yeah. The only trouble is that the remote control, you need 2 remote controls.
All right. Now where's my, okay. So where's my cell phone? Maybe I can call someone to get us out of this thing.
It's up on the ledge.
All right. We'll figure out. All right. Well,
Thank you for watching.
all right. Goodbye, everybody.